I've never heard of this Tutankhamun.
If I'm right, that would mean that he is buried here.
Can you see anything?
Yes. Wonderful things.
Where's the coffin?
My God. There's more. This is just the antechamber. This is the burial chamber. The seals are still intact.
We found something wonderful.
Yes, we did.
The contents of any royal tomb is the property of the Antiquities Service and will remain in Egypt.
You are the talk of the world. Did it never cross your mind that to favor one newspaper to the exclusion of all the others would turn every other journalist in the world against us? How in God's name could you be so incompetent?
I found this tomb.
And do you think that gives you license to bed my daughter? I've nothing more to say to you.
Then you have my resignation.
Let's do those here, please. There's no light over at 15.
Yes, Mr. Bird. Mate, that's the lot.
We've got company. What do you suppose they want now?
The fillings from our teeth, possibly. Excuse me. Laco and his merry men are back. Harry's taken his place, so if you want, we can go ahead and open the burial chamber.
Not today.
What's happened?
Are you not intending any work today, Mr. Carter?
What do you want?
Some of my men will be remaining to oversee progress. The service is concerned that some items from the tomb may have gone missing.
Well, there are no missing items here.
You must understand, Mr. Carter, that this will not be another Lord Elgin and his marbles. Egypt will not countenance grave robbing.
That right. Well, then tell me, what exactly has Egypt been doing for the last 3,000 years? There isn't a single tomb in this entire valley that Egypt hasn't robbed bare, except for the one that I found.
What did you do, Papa?
Do come in. And sack him, he resigned.
I don't care if he resigned or not. Get him back. Apologize.
Why on earth should I apologize?
Because none of us would be here if it weren't for him.
It's a liability.
You wanted to go home. You were ready to pack up and give up.
Pig-headed. Can't manage people. Whole world's press.
Oh, you know perfectly well that he struck that deal to get you your money back. This has nothing to do with that. This is about me and Carter.
Oh, God damn it, Evelyn! I will not have you become a scandal. I will not allow it. I trusted you. I trusted both of you. I will never forgive that man.
That man? For God's sake, Papa, this is Carter you're talking about. You have known him for 15 years. He is your best friend.
He went behind my back.
No, he did not. He tried to put me off. He said that it was inappropriate.
Well, how in God's name did he come to seduce you?
Because I left him very little choice.
What?
I was the one that started this.
No. I will not listen to this. I will not hear this. Go to your room!
Well? Do we open it?
No. This can wait.
Well, then,
There's plenty of work to be done. Attending to the fines in 15. This can wait until... Well... This can wait. Do you know this is the second offer I've had? Pathé News are asking as well. This, Goldwyn chap's coming to Cairo tomorrow. I'm thinking perhaps I'll go and see him.
Do you love Mama?
What?
Did you marry her because you loved her, or because of her fortune?
What on earth has that got to do with anything?
I need to know.
Look, I do understand what you're asking, I do. But you're not naive. You know how the world works. A scullery maid can choose love in a cottage. You cannot.
Then who's richer?
It's easy to think of oneself as free out here, but of course we're not. We have responsibilities, obligations, not just to each other, but to those who depend on us. Do you understand? You do know that nothing can come of this. And if you know that, then what you are doing is simply toying with a man's affections. And I did not raise you to be so unkind. Now, whatever there has been between you and Carter, it stops now. I will go up to Cairo to see this Mr. Goldwyn, and you'll come with me.
Could always try selling paintings. You're not bad with a paintbrush. Pa showed me some of the watercolors you've done. Very good. I should think they'd be worth something.
If necessary.
Get a proper stall in the market. Put up a display. Perhaps you could paint some pictures of your finds. You know, from memory.
What are you doing?
Is this really what you want? To be hawking your wares around Luxor?
It's not a matter of what I want. It's a matter of whether I am required.
Of course you're required. You talk to him.
He's quite right, you know, about us. What kind of future could I possibly offer Lady Evelyn Carnarvon?
Do you really think that I care?
Seemed a decent chap, didn't you think? For a Hollywood sort.
And will it bring in any money?
A very pragmatic question.
I thought me being pragmatic was what you wanted. May says we need to reseal the antechamber if we don't want the moisture to damage the contents of the burial chamber. Winlock wants to take on 2 more technicians to help out with the archival process of 15. Oh, and he wants them to be Americans, not locals. And there's a petition up in a French newspaper in Luxor, something about you giving bribes or receiving bribes. Basically, it's stirring up trouble.
All right, that's enough! I know what you're doing. I am not having him back, do you hear?
Pa, what's wrong?
It's just... It's my leg and the stairs. That's all.
Sit down. Call a doctor.
Yes, my lady.
It's just the heat, I think. And the stairs. Sure, it's just the heat. Go first.
And what's this?
Oh, that's mosquito bite. I nicked it shaving.
You should let him rest. Let him sleep.
What's the matter?
He has blood poisoning.
What? How?
The cut on his neck has become infected, and I'm afraid the infection spread to the blood. It can happen very quickly out here.
What can you do? What can you give him?
There is no medical treatment. It's very serious, I'm afraid. I'm really very sorry.
Thank you.
Devil of a thing, isn't it?
God's name is going on out there?
They know Carnarvon's here. Someone spread the story. He's got half of King Tut's treasures stashed under his bed.
How is he? Evelyn said he wasn't well.
It's blood poisoning.
What? Is it serious? How did it happen? How did it come on so quickly?
Carter, go and see the man.
Mr. Carter, it was so good of you to come. He's been asking for you.
Will you talk to him?
Of course.
I'll take my leave.
I did it.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Carter. Ace says that moisture may be damaging items in the burial chamber.
I haven't been back to the tomb, but yes, I should think.
What can be done about that?
Well, the first thing would be to get them clear of the confined space. Out into the dry air.
Yes, yes. Do you love her?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Life can seem very short suddenly. A chap ends up wondering what might have been. I've been a fool, Carter. I really am. Very sorry. You forgive me.
There's nothing to forget. Strong. We'll fight this off. What can I do?
Go back to the dig. He loves to hear about the work. Bring him some good news.
Thank you all for coming down on what I hope is to be a truly momentous occasion. Families will have to remain outside for the moment, I'm afraid. What on earth have you got there, Harry?
Courtesy of Mr. Goldwyn. Fancy yourself as a movie star.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready?
All set, Harry?
Ready.
light, please.
Sweet Lord, what is that?
Shrine of a king. Are you comfortable like that?
Yes. Quite comfortable, thank you.
All right. Ah, look at that. That is the outer shrine there, which is the largest of them.
Oh.
It's 15 foot long, with doors, as you see. There are 4 gilded shrines nested one inside another. And once we'd removed the shrines, we found the sarcophagus. And those paintings, they're the funeral rites and the procession.
What is that?
Ah, that is the sarcophagus. On each corner, there is a goddess. And that is the goddess Isis, with her wings outstretched, you see? She enfolds and protects the shrine.
We really did it, didn't we? What a glorious thing. Yes. That's enough. Thank you. I'm so sorry that light tires my eyes.
Of course. Would you like me to call someone?
No. I'm quite well. I heard the call. I'm preparing.
Well, it's going to weigh a ton. So we'll need wedges to lift it. Then we'll get ropes underneath the lid. And I'm going to need a really solid block and tackle.
I'll have them brought down.
Righto.
Let's get this equipment and tap this thing over.
Layer after layer.
Carter. You're wanted in Cairo. You better hurry.
Good day, sir, madam. Hello, sir.
Evelyn. He's not.
No. But he'll be soon. Doctor said that it's gone to his lungs.
I'm very sorry.
Thank you, Doctor.
just awful. Seeing it all go into boxes. Kept half expecting them to put catalogue numbers on his things. I used to play with these when I was younger. When he was dressing for dinner. It's a hedgehog, you see. I remember when I saw this for the first time. He was so proud. His first find. Now he's gone. It's ridiculous. How can he be gone? It doesn't make the slightest bit of sense.
When do you leave?
In an hour. Awful lot to do with, the funeral and the estate and the lawyers. I don't want to go.
Then...
I have to.
I don't want you to go.
I love you. I have always loved you.
Through. Thank you so much. God, excuse me, children. Sorry to disturb. Thank you so much.
Mr. Winlock, sir, do you believe Lord Carnarvon's death is a result of the curse?
The curse?
The Arabs, sir. They are saying that this is just the first death of many. They are saying that the curse will strike down anyone who has entered the tomb. Do you feel personally afraid? Do you believe Lord Carnarvon got what he deserved opening the tomb?
What paper do you work for?
L'Enquêteur.
And you'd like a quote, I assume?
Yes, sir.
Fuck you and your paper. Excuse me.
Ready, set, heave! 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 Light off. Quickly.
The recipient's name is Lady Evelyn Carnarvon, Carnarvon, Newbury. Excellent progress in a tomb. Stop. Please send funds for wages and supplies. Stop.
Anything more, sir?
Yes. If you could put a... In fact, no, never mind. Just that. Just send that. What? Good day.
Move out, come on. حرك من هنا يلا خلاص.
Beside! What's going on here?
Mr. Carter, we need to clear this area. Now.
Don't you dare tell me how to run my dig. Now get those policemen out of here, now!
No, sir. I have my orders.
What are you doing down there?
يلا يا سيدي يلا.
I said, what are you
يلا
bloody
حرك
doing
بقى
down there?
حرك.
Bear with me.
يلا على الباشا.
Nothing here is properly secured. This dig must be conducted professionally. A member of my staff will remain to oversee the conduct of your men.
Absolutely not. I have no business here.
That is not at all the case. The Antiquities Service oversees all excavation in the valley, and when a dig is being improperly conducted...
This is my dig, and I will run it as I see fit.
No, Mr. Carter, it is not your dig. It was Lord Carnarvon's concession, but Lord Carnarvon is dead. This site is the responsibility of my department.
Is there anyone else down there?
No. What's going on?
Get out of my bloody way.
Carter.
What are you doing? Give me that key.
No.
Very well, sir. If you wish it.
By order of the Antiquities Service, I am revoking your permission to dig here. Leave at once, or I will have you escorted from the area by the police.
I do take your points, but I cannot countenance any further involvement from Mr. Carter.
As I understand it, Mr. Lecoq, while we speak, the coffin remains open to the air. The contents are inevitably deteriorating. It is the discovery of our age, and you are allowing it to fall to pieces.
It is not a matter of my allowing...
My father's expenditure, time and funds has furnished your department with the greatest archaeological discovery the world has seen. And neither you nor this department has had to lift one finger or paid one penny for this to happen.
Lady Evelyn, if you please. I'm sure that matter will be settled in time. Your father's estate is seeking compensation.
And all it took was the threat of legal action. Every minute we waste here, the contents of the tomb are rotting away.
I have no argument with you, Lady Evelyn. I am more than happy for you to finish what your father started, as soon as you wish.
Thank you. And who shall I engage to oversee this work, Mr. Lecoq? In your opinion, who do you feel is the best qualified Egyptologist? Obviously, we'd need someone with first-hand experience of excavating and preserving 3,000-year-old funerary goods. Perhaps you could give me a list of suitable experts. I think we both know there's really only one man.
What's all this?
This is the world turning, old boy. The latest edict from on high. From now on, anything found in the valley is the property of the Antiquities Service. Not just royal tombs, anything at all. A scrap of faience, a copper thimble. You find it, it goes straight to Cairo. You don't get a cent.
You must be joking.
I wish I were. The Met can't justify digging under those conditions. No one can. Everyone's going home.
Everyone except you. You'll have to swallow your pride a little, I'm afraid. Apologize to Lecoq. Not in person, note of hand would do it. And then you can go on as before, see it through.
Well, I can be as humble as the next man.
Really?
You know, if I didn't apologize, if we didn't get access to that tomb again, I was thinking, would it be so very bad?
Hmm?
Well, then, nothing would have to come to an end.
For how long?
Lifetime, maybe. So long as it remains unfinished. We're here, aren't we? And out here, anything is possible.
Carter.
You know, I have been searching my entire life. And for years now, I thought it was the tomb. The tomb. When I I find the tomb, I will feel complete. I will be Howard Carter. But I found it. Standing there that first night, surrounded by treasure, so much beauty. The only thing I wanted to look at was you. I was hoping you could have this. Do you remember you picked it up because it caught your eye?
Carter, stop it. I'm getting married.
You came back. You're here.
I had to get you your dig back. That's why I came.
And who is he?
His name's Beecham. He's a baronet. It's the right thing to do. Family,
Yes,
the estate.
And for you, it's the right thing to do for you. Listen, what's he like? What's he like?
He's nothing like you.
Goodbye, Evelyn.
Don't be silly. There's no such thing as goodbye, not between us.
Yes, but there is, though, isn't there? Really.
Goodbye, Carter.
Well?
Well, we'll get the dig back.
Good boy. It's worth it, you know.
Yes, indeed.
What is it?
It's nothing. Would you tell the chaps?
Of course. Roll up! The greatest show on earth is back in town, gentlemen. Last chance to see the wonders of the age.
Mind your step.
Everything looks much the same.
We have the lights, please. Oh, my word. Well, we need to re-rig, get the whole thing clear.
What about the coffee?
There's some surface patination.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Thank God.
Zal Khair. If we missed you at dinner, I bring scraps from the feast.
That's good of you. Put them down there, would you? They filled the outer coffin with pitch, you see. Rather clever, really, because everything inside would be perfectly preserved, but it's the very devil to remove. You can't heat it up, of course. You just have to take it off bit by bit.
Carter, it's the middle of the night.
Yes, well, it doesn't really matter underground, does it? In any case, best to press on. There's a lot of work to be done here.
Can I help?
Thank you. Wake up. Come and see this. Mr. Merton.
Yes, come through. Thank you.
It's astonishing. I've never seen anything like it.
Nobody has. 3,000 years ago, a 12-year-old king led his people away from their past. Away from their mistakes. Brought them here. These three coffins were nested inside each other, like Russian dolls. Somebody asked me once what the pharaohs were like. And I said they weren't that different from us. Some of them were kind or cruel, wise, foolish. They fell in love. They strove for immortality, just like us. I think you have your story, Mr. Madden.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. These past years have been an extraordinary privilege. To be so close to beauty. I wish it could have lasted longer. And as for Tutankhamun himself, it was Lord Carnarvon's wish, and it is mine also, that his body remain where it was laid to rest. We will seal the sarcophagus over him and leave him in peace. This has been an honor. That's all I have to say.
شكرا.
No, leave it. I'll do it. Thank you very much. Alf shuk, ma salama.
Allah يسلمك.
Next tonight, the ITV News. Over on ITV Encore next, Brenda Blethyn as DCI Stanhope, aka Northumbrian detective Vera, and his tense drama Dark Angel concludes tomorrow night at 9. How will our female serial killer be discovered?